live.
You are live. What's happening, guys? Thanks for stopping back by the channel tonight. Here we're live with myself and the Captain Ron,
The Rust Belt Mechanic.
the Master Apprentice,
Kyle.
the Beard.
The Kyle.
So we're just kind of, hanging around tonight, just kind of bored. As you can see, it is kind of a long night. Didn't get much sleep last night, so I said, screw it to putting the old contacts in today. So we're just going to hang out and do some chitting and chatting tonight. What do you think about that, Captain?
Sounds like a wonderful idea, sir.
Yeah. Got all kinds of cool peeps in here. Callie, Corey, Chris, Daniel. What's up, peeps? Thanks for stopping in tonight.
I like chat. Stupid phone.
It would probably help if you had an iPhone.
Up. No, shut up. God damn it,
Hey, from Scotland. Scotland, what's up, buddy? Novataz waking up from his nap. Naps? Who has naps?
Don't give me that shit. Although I took a nap today.
I did not nap today.
For the first time in
I did not nap today, and I probably should have. So we had an issue. My dog, who is 15 years old right now, he was having some issues last night. We had to take him into the emergency vet clinic and had him looked at. We were there until just about 3:30 in the morning last night. So yeah, it was a long night to say the least. So didn't get a whole lot of sleep on that one. Got back up at about nine. Yeah, because I was up. I was up before everybody else. Yep, got up about 9. So yeah, hanging out with you cool peeps tonight. We're gonna do some talking about some tools this evening.
Callie wants to know if I got beer in the house this time.
Negative. I think he's on a sweet tea roll right now. Yep. So one of the things that I wanted to bring up tonight, on top of also having a giveaway, which I guess we probably should announce that one.
I guess we could.
Yeah, let's see the goods. Let's see the goods.
You guys want to see the goods?
Want to see the goods?
See the goods.
So tonight we are going to be giving away some toolbox widgets. We're going to give away a couple of different sets, and we're only going to give it away to one person. I'm not going to do one of these things where I'm going to ship it out to like 37 different people. So no, we're one person is going to win.
Here's what you get:
2 of these straight toolbox widget wrench organizers.
Wait, is that a straight one? Yeah,
those are straight ones. So you're going to get 2 of those. What are toolbox widgets from Justin? And you're also going to get a set of these for the screwdrivers, picks, extensions, whatever it may be. They're a little bit larger, a little bit wider. So to get entered into this one,
and you'll get some of these,
some of the label things. There we go.
A set of SAEs and a set of metrics.
So
right there.
To be able to enter into this giveaway, you're going to go over to my Instagram post that I just made, which is located literally right there. And you're going to have to enter what it says on that one. And we will be giving away from there. We'll be pulling some of the comments from that post for the winner. Something important.
School. The
shuls.
Whatever. I ain't worried about it.
Yep. So you guys need to go over to there. Also, you need to be subscribed to both myself and the captain here. So you got to be subscribed to him also. One of those cool things. No Instagrams. No grams? Man.
Who doesn't have Instagram?
It's Chris M.
Dude, get with the times.
Man.
It's a party over on Instagram.
Sorry, man. I don't have any other way for pulling comments right now tonight. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. You got to leave a comment over on Instagram.
Hey, we're going to be doing this for a while. We're not going to do the giveaway for a while. Go make you an account. Go find it, and then
all you have to do is go over to that post and post, I want some widgets in a comment there. That's all you got to do. Go over and post, I want some widgets.
Widget me.
And we'll pull them at about 8 o'clock tonight. We'll do that one. Cool. So one of the first things that I wanted to bring up and talk to you guys this week was hopefully you saw one of my most previous, my latest videos with the new guy in the shop, Mick Baker. He's pretty cool.
Private Baker,
Mick Bake.
Noodles.
Wake and Bake.
No, he likes noodles.
Noodles.
He really likes noodles.
He loves
that. He loves that nickname. I don't know why, but he likes it.
So we we got him started in at the shop today, and it was really, really cool. You know, he's been doing a really good job for this first weekend. He got his first week mishap kind of out of the way. He sideswiped a conversion van, took off the side molding, you know, the little running board stuff, and put a little ding in the back right rear of this van. So not that bad, but he did make his first week boo-boo. We'll put it that way. Got that out of the way, but then we have been talking about tools a whole lot lately. He is a tool lover, and that's pretty cool, but you gotta be on the DL for buying so many tools, especially when you are a new technician. These new techs, they get into so much debt right off the bat, getting in and, you know, getting so many tools that you really, really don't need starting off. When you get started into this industry, it's one of those things where you have to realize what kind of a job you're going into first and foremost, and you have to know what kind of jobs you're going to be doing. So, I mean, if you're going to be in there doing oil changes, yeah, you probably don't need $1,000 multimeter, you know, soldering iron, and there's a bunch of stuff you don't need. So that's the first thing, is to be able to do that one. I wanted to listen from you, but I don't think we ever exchanged info for it.
No, but Taz, I think that was me. I've been. If you guys have seen my video lately, my last video, you know where all my free time is right now. I literally, the stuff that I gave away on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I still need to send out, and I greatly apologize for that. I had full intentions of getting it out, and then my big mishap happened, and my mind has been on nothing but getting that done. So I will get that stuff sent out hopefully this week to where we can get that taken care of.
What's up, Tarek?
Brian, I will give you, or excuse me, Brain Bean, I will give you that in chat.
Brian.
You see where it comes from.
I see, man. Just got promoted to lead tech on a team of 5. Now learning curve dealing with fixing cars, making stressful days dealing with multiple tasks. Dude, I totally get that one. Being kind of the lead tech in our shop, there's some days that test more than others. Being the shop foreman, there's a lot more duties that go into your everyday kind of workload that you have to keep in mind. Not only are you trying to keep up on your hours, well, it also depends on what kind of, you know, a shop foreman style situation you're in. A lot of bigger dealerships, shop foreman sits there, or doesn't sit there, but makes a lot
you sit there.
Yeah. It is paid off of salary and has a lot of behind the scenes things to do. However, in hours, we only have 4 technicians, so it's kind of hard to justify paying a shop foreman salary. So there's just the what you make hour by hour plus a little bit on what the shop makes on top of that in profit wise. So if the shop's not making much profits, you ain't making much money. So you got to keep that in mind. So kind of looking at that, you have a whole lot of things in the back scene to be able to look at. I personally have a couple of extra duties on the way of comebacks in the shop. Any kind of comebacks that come through the shop, I have to make sure that I have a look at, make sure things are fixed, because if a vehicle for some reason is not fixed the first time through, it sure as hell better be fixed 100% the second time it comes through. We always give the technicians, you know, their due diligence in having comebacks, like, yeah, it needs fixed that second time through, but it's going to be checked as well, and it better not have a third time on top of that. So you got to keep that one in mind. Also, I end up taking care of a lot of the shop equipment inside of the shop, making sure we're up to snuff on our certifications in the shop. Make sure we're full on a lot of our like washer fluid, the little things that we use on a day-to-day basis. Make sure that we have those.
Hey, we're almost out of that.
We just put a new washer pump in.
I know, but we're almost out of the washer fluid to pump.
I know. Well, I can't make the company come any faster. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you guys in here today. Better honestly hope all of you are going to have another get together sometime. That's funny. So yeah, that's a lot of what's going on right now. So back to the original kind of thing here is talking about tools and when to upgrade those tools. In Mick Baker, he did a toolbox tour this last week. not exactly a tour, but he got his new toolbox and he's all bummed. He's like, yeah, man, now I got this big toolbox and it's only taken up like 2.5 drawers. I said, good. Let it be that way for as long as you possibly can, because you get to the point where you've got a toolbox like mine and you're starting to have to get organizational things to make room in places. That's when it gets a little bit tighter.
Yeah, you're a huge ass toolbox and you still don't have enough room.
That is very true.
Like, you're gonna end up with a toolbox wall just like freaking JRC has.
What are you meaning, Drew? What's everybody doing about deletes? Are you talking about the big old scene on diesel deletes and everything's right now? I guess we could go into about some truck stuff. We don't get to talk about truck stuff enough on live streams. Not enough of those guys come through. Yeah. So right now in the diesel market, if you guys don't know this one, the EPA is cracking down hard, like very hard.
Sorry, not to interrupt.
You are, though.
Yeah, but this is something I don't think I've ever seen. Ben05 says the shop I work at has built-in toolboxes.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. Lots of high-end shops, Mercedes, things like that around here. They have those. Yep. Anyways, back to the point here. A lot of the EPA has been cracking down on the diesel market right now. And for the guys, especially who do a lot of what they call deletes, that means they're taking off your EGR coolers, your EGR valves, your catalytic converters, diesel particulate filters, et cetera, and doing tuning to make sure the lights don't come on. And so pretty much the vehicle runs a lot more efficient, not so clean, I guess, for the environment. But, that's one of those things that is going on right now. They're cracking down on the companies, especially who are doing the tuning. That's where they're really cracking down hard. PPEI and a couple of other places are really getting hit hard. They have went to cutting down to not doing any kind of tunes and stuff right now anymore. So pretty much there are a couple of outside the box companies who are still kind of making those things, as well as offering some tunes. Mostly you're going to be looking into the future. The tunes that you're going to be looking into for these diesels are going to be out of Canada, because obviously the US EPA is not going to be able to go to the Canadian businesses and crack down on them. So I think that's where the market is going to actually go to for some of those. And I think that's where you're going to be getting a lot of your tunes. There's still a couple of places out there that do tunes. We're not going to talk about that one on live stream. You'll have to do some research on that, but there are still quite a few places that do tunes. For sale. What state do you guys live in? Ohio. Yep. I'll ship stuff for you guys in the South. Yep. No, we do not have state and emission tests here in Ohio. So that's not really one of those big things that we have to pass, or I have to pass with my diesel specifically. We don't have any smog checks or anything like that. So no worries on our end, really. My truck's pretty much gone through, and it's staying how it is, and there's no way I'd live in a state like California or New York where I'd have to go
like
through
Cali
that crap
Auto
again.
Tech said, smog checks are about to get a lot worse for tuned diesels.
Yep, they sure are. But I think that's one of those things where I think that's what the diesel market is going to shift to. There's going to be a whole new horsepower race coming out. Over the last 5 years, they went through, you had to delete your truck to be able to get any kind of horsepower readings at all. Mm-hmm. Well, now you're going to have to be able to pass emissions regulations and see who can get the highest horsepower. I think one of the coolest things that my guess, I'm betting that next year, 2020, on the Diesel Power Challenge tours and everything, there's going to be an EPA smog test in the actual test to see who can pass their emissions and put out horsepower for those diesels. I think that's going to be pretty sweet.
It's too risky for a shop to be doing deletes. EPA made some rounds last month, and fines were a minimum of $30,000 per violation.
Yep,
that can shut down a shop real quick.
Yes, and I know some shops who got hit with some of those, and unless you're a bigger shop, it really hit them hard. And not only are they doing 30,000 per, violation, they're looking at per, I forget if it was week or month on top of that. It's pretty much to their discretion of how hard are they going to have to hit you before you shut down or decide to switch back over.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the way it is. They can say, evidently, that once you've deleted this vehicle, well, it's been on public roads for this many days, so I can hit you with that fine this many times. So that's pretty rough.
Yeah, that would just freaking wreck a company.
Yeah, that'd be bad. What do you think about the 4-cylinder diesel from GM? You talking about the baby Duramaxes? So I've seen quite a few of those, actually.
Don't we have one at our shop?
Yeah, we actually got one of our conversion vans in this last week that has one of those small Duramaxes. We've had some Colorados that have the 4-cylinder diesels in them,
Yep.
the 2.8s. Yep. You guys got anything that I'm not trying to send him away? Yeah, exactly. Yep, those smog check stuffs, they're really killing a lot of those things. The diesel market's getting hit hard. Performance automakers right now, the big guys in that, their parts, they've got a whole bunch of them made. They're not really pushing on producing a whole lot more of them right now because of exactly what's going on. On top of that, the taxing issues, trying to get some of their materials from overseas or different things shipped over. It's pretty bad there. Truck, especially in the dealership. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, especially. There's McBaker. Speaking
McBaker.
There's the noob. Looby newbie.
Noodles.
Noodles. McNoodles.
McNoodles. That's what his name should be.
McNoodles.
McNoodles. Or if he get a cease and desist from
There's
McDonald's.
Fleet Tech back over from his live stream with Junk from Work. What's up, man? So if you haven't seen, Everyday Fleet Tech's got a channel too. He's been cranking out some videos here lately.
Mm-hmm.
He gave some shout outs to me and Ron today. That was pretty sweet. He gave out some really cool, interesting videos, I think, over the last week. And that was actually one of the points that I wanted to kind of touch on tonight. What kind of tool reviews and tool testing do you guys prefer to see on YouTube channels? Now, there's a million different kinds that you guys could, point out over and across YouTube, but we're going to go through some of the things that we specifically like to see in tool reviews, as well as what we do for our reviews. I guess first thing for myself would be, I don't like to see tool unboxings. Toolbox unboxings, yeah, cool. It's cool to see your expression and everything when you get something cool, fancy, shiny in.
Yep.
But tool unboxings, I am not a fan of, because initial impressions on tools, I could really give two shits less about. I really don't care about those much at all. Don't like to see them. I like to see what it's like minimum a week down the road.
It's funny. Me and Baker were talking about this just the other day. How you have the people who are like, they say they're doing a review.
Thanks, LB7.
They say they're doing a review, but it's actually them taking out of the package and looking at it and stuff like that. I'm like, no, that's an unboxing video. That's not a review video. You're not using it. You're not getting it dirty. You're not testing it out. You're just taking it out of the box and saying, "Ooh, look, it's shiny. I like it."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'm in total agreement on this.
I want to see what electric impact works the best as a hammer. That ought to be immediately what is the best thing.
I'll do a video over that. Kyle, can I borrow some tools?
No. In my $1,000 snap-on impact.
Yes, that one.
You have to be able to test the hammer side of every tool.
I bet we could turn it around and hammer a nail in with it.
Yeah. How about a comparison with the advanced multimeter from Snap-on with the older model, the enhanced multimeter? I'm a dealership and don't need the other stuff from the advanced one.
So he's talking about
one.
So he's talking about the meter you have, and the meter I have.
The one that I have compared to the one that you bought from school, the last version of it. Yeah, that could be a pretty good video. We could definitely do that one. I have actually been using mine a lot last week.
I need to get some new leads for mine.
What'd you do?
My positive lead looks like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It still works.
LB7, actually, I already have a video halfway recorded on that one, and it's going to be a different style of review for some of these impacts coming right now. I've got a review video coming out between a couple of impacts that are out on the market, the more popular ones. No, I am not buying every single freaking impact on the market, but I am.
But he owns 3 of them.
Yeah, owns 3. There's going to be four of these electric, maybe 5 electric impacts in this review. If you guys watch Truckmaster's channel, we already started some of the review over on his, and that is part of what's going to be in my video. But I've got a couple other ones going to be on there.
You're going to get to the point where you're going to be able to give an impact to everybody in the shop and still be okay. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe. Put a Roy Obi to the test. No, that is one that I actually do not have in the way of a half-inch
Baker
impact.
does, though.
He has not a Roy Obi.
No, he has a rigid. Sorry.
That's one of the ones we're going to test. Yep, we're going to get our reviews and some of the working functions of these. Now, what I really also don't like seeing is mass torture tests. I don't like taking tools to the absolute limit right out of the box. That's one of the things where nobody in their right mind is going to do it very often at all. I like to see them use in a day-to-day aspect how they are used on the repetitive sense. If I'm going to use this impact, I want to see how it works on 14 different tools. Not only how the tool works, but how your arm feels after using it on those 14 different sets of wheels. I think that's one of the more important things I like to see also.
So I'm curious. George said I went to IKEA the other day and they sell tools. I'm like, what the fuck? They're not licensed to sell tools.
License? You got to be a license.
I'm curious of what kind of Swedish tools you can get from IKEA.
That'd be pretty crazy.
The Swedish Snap-on.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Jason? We got a couple more faces in here. Andy in here. Greg, George Allen.
Hey, for those of you guys who are just joining us, we are doing a giveaway tonight. Make sure you guys go over to this link that Rust Belt's putting in and comment, I want some widgets, because we're giving away to one lucky person a set of toolbox widgets.
You're getting 2 of these straight toolbox widgets organizers, as well as a set of straight ones that are for the picks and screwdrivers.
We'll get that
and
later.
You can also put some extensions in there, whatever you can really fit in there. Bearded Toolmonger in the house. What's up, buddy?
What up, Bearded?
How's cranking out some more videos coming? If anybody hasn't seen Bearded Toolmonger's channel, he's got a really good channel also. He got hit with a bug on his computer, and it kind of deleted a lot of his videos. So I felt bad for him. So you guys need to go give him a follow. Check out some of his new videos that he's putting out. He puts out some pretty good content.
Frank, I'm pretty sure if you work hard enough, they might.
Yeah, whatever. Your toolbox is trash. Yep. Well, if you end up winning on that one, then you'll get 3 of them to work with.
Everyday Fleet Tech, can I send you all a few tools to test?
Now, Canadian Charlie, why do you hate the widgets? I really just want to listen to exactly why. I mean, some of the reasons that people have are pretty legitimate on there, but some of the commenters that I've had on my video for the toolbox widgets, if you actually kind of look through and see what they're commenting, it doesn't really make much sense. I personally like the widgets for my toolbox. Now, it depends on what kind of use you're having for your wrenches. If you are taking your wrenches up out of your toolbox and you're taking them over to vehicles all the time, toolbox widget, I get it. Totally not for you.
Nope.
Or, if you're moving them around, taking them with you out to other places all the time, they're not for you. Definitely not that way. But for saving space, giving you guys a really nice, even organized system throughout the entire box, I think they are absolutely fantastic. Some people complain about the magnets. They're like, oh, they don't work in my toolbox. Well, if you have a rubber mat that is like 1/4 of an inch thick, there's not very many magnets that are going to stick through that one at all. Just used to the old stuff. I mean, I totally get that one. That's what you're used to, the older wrench racks and your drawers. Me personally, they take up too much room, and I'm not a fan of those older style wrench racks, especially when you have 5, 10, 15 cents different sets of wrenches in your toolbox. It's hard on that one. I'd like to send you on a new Mac ratchet for an honest review. I would literally take you up on that one.
I'm down.
Because we don't have, I told you this last week,
Yep.
we don't have a Mac dealer. I would love to see hold a Mac wrench or a ratchet, because we just don't see them.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I got a hold of you for doing some wrench testing. I'm going to be doing a video on some wrench testing. It just so happens, I know Flat Rate Master is doing some wrench testing now too. Hopefully what I'm doing will be a little bit different. I'm not sure what his second video is going to be on exactly, but I'm going to be doing some of those as well here in the next couple of weeks. I'm just getting my, I guess, plethora of wrenches built up, so I have all the different kinds of manufacturers that you guys will see for that one. Just use coiled up 12 gauge, creative with organizing. I mean, if it works, it works. If it fits in the drawer, that definitely works for you. When is the draw? We're going to do the drawing at 8.
Well, you said 8 o'clock, and it's
8
already
o'clock?
8 o'clock. So.
All right. I did say 8 o'clock. So I'm
last chance if you guys want to get in on this.
We'll do it here in like 3 minutes. Yeah,
put the link back up in for them.
Yeah, we'll do the drawing here in 3 minutes. Let's put the link back up here. There we go. If you guys want to get in on that one, all you have to do is go over to that Instagram link, type in the comments, I want some widgets.
Yep.
And then we're going to do the drawing here in just a couple of minutes.
For these widgets.
Yeah, I know there is a Mac dealer. Mr. Ron is his name.
Not me.
Not him. And he's been to our shop about 4 years ago. To be honest, he was kind of a dickhead. That's just the way it was. And he didn't end up coming back ever again. So his loss, I guess. So we have a Snap-on and a Matco
JRC dealer in the house.
What's up, Jim?
Got a sick baby, apparently.
Oh, no. Was she sick because she got on the Snap-on truck the other day? Did she catch the tool bug? I saw that picture on there, and I thought that was golden. That was a great picture, I would have to say. Yep, there is quite a few different Mac dealers around. They come to a shop that is literally like a quarter mile down from our shop, but they do not come to our shop. We would buy tools from them. I'm sure we would. I know I would for at least testing purposes, at minimum, some things. But we don't have a Mac dealer that comes to our shop.
Andy Olson, January 1st, I'm back in the technician game.
Really? Where are you guys getting started out at, Andy?
After 15 years.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's look back in the 10. What's up, the Game Raging Mechanic? All right. So I think we're going to do the drawing now.
Drawing?
Yep. I like to draw drawings.
Suspension and brakes is what he said.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So entering the Instagram URL.
I don't think it took it.
Don't think it
says
works?
You're not logged in.
We're going to work here.
Take out from that question mark over. Now search it.
Now search. We're going to hopefully see this work.
Do you need me to fix it?
What do you mean, do I need to fix it? It's right here.
Let me see. What'd you do? That's why we can't have nice things.
Because that's not the...
Oh, wait. No, it's this one here.
Yeah, I know. Captain Ron thinks I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't.
Oh, look. That's what I'm doing.
Well, and you're not long. It says you're... I'm just trying to help here.
And it's not working.
It's all your fault.
Sorry. Technical difficulties on this one. You just tried that.
Hush your face.
We're going to try it this way. Why are you
Oh,
doing that?
duh. Being stupid is what I'm being. Shut up. Shut up, Kyle.
That's not the link either. We can't see anything either right now, so I don't know what you guys are saying.
You can't. It's right there.
All right, I had Snap-on show up in my base all the time. The only time. Yes, if you hadn't, we're doing the drawing right now.
There we go.
All right, so
50,
we have 52 users
52
on here.
commenters.
52 commenters.
Do you want
on
to
this
screen
one.
share so they can see it?
No. I'm just doing it. You guys are going to trust me. All right. Winner for this one. Draw. It is at JTerry707. JTerry707. Are you in here?
Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
JTerry707.
Do they have to be here?
I think so. I think that would be like the thing that,
Okay.
you know, I said, you guys, I'm doing the drawing over here on there. Well, that's me. Then you need to message me over on Instagram.
Yep. If it's you, message back.
Yep. If it's you and you're on here, message me on Instagram at that account and we'll see who wins. So all you have to do, message me over on Instagram and we'll make it work. I'll wait.
You have 3 requests. Make sure it's not one of those.
It's not. I know that's not. What's happening, Junk from Work in the house?
Work.
He was doing a live stream tonight also.
Yeah, he was.
Complaining about the Ford life. I mean, I don't know what you had to complain about in there or anything
it is
like
Ford,
that.
though.
Yep.
Shane,
I totally get
1980 says, I don't have Instagram. Can I just have something?
No.
Yes, you can have a live stream from us.
Yep.
Enjoy.
You can see my lovely face. Again,
Magical Moon says, how's the new Snap-on brushless impact?
I like it, but I don't like it. There's a couple of different things, and I'll give kind of an intro here to the review video that I'm going to be posting hopefully this next week.
You have 4 requests now.
There is another request. No. That's not it.
That just happened to come in.
Just so happened to come in. Nope, that's not the right one.
How the hell do I message on Instagram? If you're doing mobile, there's a little arrow up in the corner on your main page.
Ruby's trashed. Yes, I hear you, Chaka. I hear you.
There's a little like a paper airplane up in the corner that you can message from. If you're doing it from a computer, you cannot do it. You have to do it from a phone, which is stupid because Instagram.
Yep. Instagram is stupid.
Which they are coming out with their own messaging app. So
need more toolbox tours around our shop. See, I was thinking about doing a toolbox tour of there's one of the guys who works in our shop.
That's already been done.
Are you just gonna wait for me to talk here?
Nope.
He's been in the business for 36 years and he's had the same toolbox for 25 years.
Yeah, I did that.
Going in there. And no, you haven't. So suck it. So one of those things, he's got a Snap-on toolbox literally that's like 27 years old. So I really would like to do a toolbox tour on that one if I could get him to.
Like if you guys have seen that meme that says I finally paid off my Snap-on toolbox, and it's the really old ass toolbox, he literally has that one.
It is. It's one of those toolboxes that, wow, I've seen that. I'm pretty sure it was at some old like tractor farm and fleet thing, an auction from an estate sale or something like that, and that's where it was. And he's got that box that he uses on a literally everyday basis. It is nothing pretty by any means, but he makes it work.
It's got nostalgia to it.
Yeah, that works. There it is. He did get it. Cali Auto Tech
is the winner.
Okay. Well, since you figured out the messaging, and I did get your message over here on Instagram, message or email me your address so where I can send those out to you this week. Congratulations to Cali Auto Tech on here. He is the winner of tonight's Toolbox widget giveaways. Now, I am specifically not going to be giving away any more of these, but
there's your prize, Callie.
The Captain Ron is.
Yes.
You going to be giving away some more?
Yes, I'm going to give away some more, but what did we say the conditions were? I forget.
You forget what your conditions were on your giveaway?
Dude, it's been a long week.
Captain Ron's noodles fried.
Pretty much. So yeah, if you guys want a set of toolbox widgets of your own, identical to the ones that we just gave away, so 2 wrenches and a screwdriver plus some of the inserts so you can find out which ones are which, we will do a giveaway. You want to do it in this channel or you want to do it on my channel?
It's up to you, dude. We can give more away. You've got a couple of them in there.
I do have a couple of them in here.
Do we want to give a second one away? Another one? Another one? Another one?
I don't know. This is my set.
I know. So, what are you giving away?
Let's see.
Peer pressure, right? You want them to give more shit away. Let's hear it, guys.
Hey, you guys want to know how strong the magnets are? That's how strong the magnets are. Look, that's a wrench holding up a screwdriver set, and that screwdriver set is considerably heavier than what the wrench set is. So you guys complaining about how heavy or how strong the magnets are? Right there it is.
Jose, yes, I am actually going to be working on getting a discount code for just SP Tools in general to get like a general discount code on everything. Beforehand, I was just doing it on the individual tools that I've been reviewing here and there, and they've been giving me bigger discounts than what they would on like I guess a bigger span of a discount code. So we'll have to say that hopefully here soon I'm going to be getting a general discount code for SP Tools. So are you doing it?
I'm looking.
Where are you looking at more?
I'm looking to see what I got, man.
It says on the top.
I don't read that stuff.
Obviously.
All right, so that whoops, that one can't be given away. Yeah. So we gave away this set right here. That's gone. That goes to Callie.
That's Callie's. What else are we giving away?
Let's do another set of what we just gave away.
Okay.
So another set like we gave away right here. We'll give away to people here in live stream, and you have to be subscribed to my channel to be able to win. So I will check and see if you are a subscriber to my channel, and if you are.
So how do you enter it on yours?
Huh?
How are you entering?
That's a good question. Like this.
He's going to get back into that one. So if you guys have not subscribed, make sure you go over and subscribe to Captain Ron. He's still trying to decide on how he's going to do his giveaway for this portion of it. So it might be a couple of, 20 minutes or so.
Wait, where's the thing at? Is it over here?
You're killing my stream here, yo.
You hush your face. We're doing things. You don't even need that thing up there.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. Do that.
Okay. I have no idea who you are.
Okay. We'll do it here in just 1 second. Hang on. Loading up the chat bot. You guys know what's coming. Or at least you should.
No, Callie can't win again. No.
Yes, if you won.
Callie can't win again.
If you won, you cannot win again. All right. So.
No, we need a new winner for this one.
Giveaway.
Ooh, he's coming in with the Streamlabs chat bot.
Good Lord, look at my typing skills.
Hey, I'm all left hands.
Pretty much. And we don't want to use timer. All right. And go. All right. Let's see if it pops up. There we go. All right. So we're doing a giveaway on mine. So if you guys type in ! widget into the chat, that will get you entered in for a free set of toolbox widgets, courtesy of
Do it,
Captain
Nathan
Ron.
just did it. ! widget. That enters you in for it. There they are rolling in. Not don't make it, freak into space, or don't do anything
It's
capitalized.
not exclamation point midget or anything
Yep.
like that.
And it will only count one for each person. It knows.
It's smart.
It knows. The computer knows. But these widgets are pretty sweet.
Kelly entered and then said, donate him to the school fund.
So that is another thing. I'm going to get the link up here for that one.
Okay, you do that. I'll watch chat. Hey, you had 93 people in here at one point.
What? 93 people think this is a cool place to be?
Something like that.
So if you guys have been living under a rock and haven't been on the channel in a while, I am doing a Rust Belt Mechanics Scholarship Fund for one of the local colleges. So this is the link over to that one. It's a GoFundMe account where we've been doing some fundraising for this college scholarship fund. It's going to one of the first-year students in at the CAP or ASEP programs over at Sinclair Community College in Dayton, Ohio. Hopefully, it's able to help out some newer students getting into the mix and getting them some, hook up on some funds for new tools, maybe some books, whatever, going into this next quarter. As of right now, we have $1,000 donated into it. We had a giveaway. We gave away an Ethos Edge, Snap-on Ethos Edge, and a bunch of other people have done some random donations. What do I think about UNOH? I'm not going to say negative things about it, but I have heard some, people who had not so great a time in going to that school. I'll just leave it at that one. They're a little bit overpriced for what I'm used to seeing on a lot of other schools for being technical colleges. I think they're a little bit overpriced for what they are. Sinclair Community College is out of Dayton, Ohio. So they also run CAP program, GM ASEP. They've run the Honda PAC program. They had Ford. Ford kind of cut the funding for a lot of those school programs. And then they also have a general automotive program also. So they have quite a few of them in there. It's at a fantastic school. We've had a couple of our tool manufacturers go there. They have Snap-on, Mac, Matco, and SP that go to that school to be able to give the students discounts on tools coming into there. So hopefully this will be able to help them out also.
Everybody's checking their points.
Now that you turned on the chat bot, you had to do it.
I don't even know if Point 3 are running on this anymore because I transferred everything over to Streamlabs.
Probably not even working.
Yeah, nobody.
Chris M., you finally got onto the gram. How about that? Am I your first follower?
Probably.
Did I pop your gram cherry?
Pretty sure you followed me
What?
first.
Yes, UTI does seem pretty expensive for what it is. Now, a lot of it really depends on where you are coming from going into these schools, because state-run and halfway state-funded schools, which some of these are, they're not all private. They do have different costs for students that are in the county, out of state. Then there are different charges for that. For instance, at Sinclair Community College, if you live within Montgomery County, which is about where Dayton, Ohio is, that is the cheapest tuition you can possibly get for a 2-year degree in the automotive program. It comes out to like $8,500, right around there for your tuition fees. If you are paying for out of the
state?
No, not state.
Out of pocket?
County. Sorry, can't word tonight. If you're paying out of county fees, it ends up coming to like $12,500. And then if you're paying out of state, it comes out to like $14,500 or $15,000, right around there.
A little more than that.
A little more than that now?
Like 18.
18. So see, that's the differences in going to these technical colleges if you're not from that specific area or not. Depends on where they get in their funding from.
Because that's how much I had to pay.
Yep, that's what it is.
Because when I started
Falls,
school,
Montana. What's up, man?
When I started school, it was I wasn't in Ohio long enough to be claimed in-state.
That's true. Now, Vince, that's exactly what I hear from a lot of the people that went to UTI and UNOH is that they went there. The teaching was pretty decent for what it was. They gave a lot of the students that I've heard some higher hopes in getting into some fields within the automotive world that's kind of not really obtainable. And on top of that, they're charging like 15 to 20 grand per year. So you're looking at 30 to 50 grand, depending on where you're at in that, to be able to go to those schools. That's pretty high up there. All right, so we cut off the entries for the giveaway, and we're going to do the giveaway for some more toolbox widgets. You're getting 2 of the vertical organizers as well as 1 of the screwdriver pick extension organizers also.
Yep.
All right, we're going to pick the winner. Drum roll. Pick.
David
Nelson is the winner.
Well, as long as he's subscribed to me, that is.
We got to make sure you're a subscriber to the Captain Ron. You better be, because if not, you ain't winning. And you got to be here in the chat. So we got to hear from David Nelson. David Nelson, come on down, please. How long do you need to be in state? I believe it is for 1 full year, 12 months to be considered in state. I think you're good on that one, Mick. David Nelson is here. Are you subscribed to Captain Ron or the Master Apprentice?
I don't have an easy way of looking this up.
Uh-oh.
Not on here, at least. Wait, maybe I can do it through here.
Currently go to UNOH, like the school. Some things aren't as nice as I would hope. Learned a lot. Wish that overall you like it. So you do like the school there. That's good to hear. And that one of those things is, I guess, subjective to who is going to school and what kind of learning that you're doing of those things. So, I mean, if you are getting that information out of the school, that is really what matters. And as long as you can afford the school, then I guess all for it. That's awesome. But I personally think it's a little bit overpriced for what that is. Thanks, JD Tech.
Did he speak up in the chat?
Yeah. He's here.
Okay, he's here. I just got to figure out. Oh, wait, hang on. I know how to do this.
He knows how to do this.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Where's his name? Right there. Go to channel. Oh, I guess that doesn't tell me.
He doesn't have his things available to see. David says yes.
Okay. Well. Oh, well. Make sure you send me a message over on Instagram.
Or email.
Or you can email me. Instagram is @thecptnron. Email is thecptnron@gmail.com. You can message me or email me, one of the two, and let me know who you are, and we'll get your stuff sent out.
Sweet.
Shortly.
2 sets down. Are we giving any more away?
I don't know. Do you want to?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Wait, what was his name? I forget things.
David Nelson won.
I'll write his name on this.
You have a new M12 soldering gun. I really want to grab those and try it out, and I'm going to here very soon. So we're going to give a little bit of heads up here also. Kyle, how's the truck running? The truck is running fantastic. The CPTNRon@gmail.com is his email. The CPTNRon.
Yeah, I'd put it in chat, but I'm just like things.
That is Captain Ron's email.
Yep, that's me.
You have one to send to me. You don't have to send it to me, man.
What?
But that would be sweet.
Send you what?
A M12 soldering iron from Milwaukee.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to send it to him, you can send it to me.
I'm interested in doing a review on, I guess, a difference between that one and some of the other soldering irons that I've been that other one that I just picked up this last week. I got that one. So that was pretty nice.
Shit.
Come on, Captain.
Oh. Wait, what's...
Huh?
I'm just being curious. Don't worry about me.
Okay. No more butane. Yeah, see, I'm up in the air on that one. I hope it works out good. So one of the other things is, there you go. I'm going to be doing some more reviews coming up. So just kind of an FYI for the guys that are here in chat, I did pick up a new, I guess, sponsor team and program to be able to be doing some sponsored things for. I'm going to be working with Milwaukee here over the next month or so. Hopefully I will be doing some of these cooler reviews coming up. So keep an eye out on that one.
Good job, mods.
Thank you, mods. Yep. So I'm going to be doing some reviews on some Milwaukee things coming out. Some of the newer things that are coming out that I'm really excited and I'm wanting to get my hands on to do some really cool testing on is the 90-degree grinder. That's going to be one of the biggest things that I'm really excited about that one. And I'm really wanting to see the new M12 torque wrench that is, it automatically reels in their bolts, so you don't have to use two different tools. Use kind of a gun to reel in your head bolts, and then use a torque wrench. So I'm excited to see those new tools. Yep, the grinder. That is actually the first thing that I am going to be doing a review on is the grinder. So I'm getting that one here very, very soon, and then going to be actually using it and then doing a review on it. What's up?
Got more stuff to give away.
More stuff to give away? What? So for those 10 people that just left because they were butthurt that they didn't get the giveaway, now there's going to be more for you guys to get. How about that? How about them apples?
How about that?
Mm-hmm. More free stuff.
I'll do this so we can see.
There we go. Yep, we're going to do more giveaway stuff.
Being super...
All right.
Whatever.
Another one. We'll run this one for 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I just started it without putting a timer on it, so
Whatever. Same thing. Exclamation point widget. Put that one in if you guys want to win some more toolbox widgets. We got 2.
Can someone tell me how to sub the CPTN Ron? I will make it super easy for you. Here.
There's some people coming in. You want to win some free stuff. Free stuff.
So if you catch my name between all the widgets that are scrolling by,
you can click on his name and go over to his channel and subscribe to that one.
You can do that. And that'll make it super, super easy for you. Let's see, 27, 29, 31. So at 8:32, we're going to end this.
8:32.
Yep.
Giving away some more widgets.
And to
widgets.
Win, you have to send us $50 in Super Chat.
Whatever. We are not doing that kind of shit. That is not what this channel is about. Now, if you guys ever want to donate to anything, I would recommend that you donate to the Rust Belt Mechanics Scholarship Fund. I get $0 from that one at all. I get nothing from that one. It is 100% going to the students over at Sinclair Community College. For that one, here is the link to the GoFundMe page on there. You are eligible to get in, Jason, anytime right now. You just have to be subscribed to me and Captain Ron. Put in exclamation point widget, and you're entered.
Yep.
It's super easy tonight.
Yeah, and I'm totally kidding about the whole thing. Like I said, we would never ask you guys to pay money for a giveaway that we would be doing. That's just douchebaggish. But we do ask that if you guys feel so comfortable to do so, help out other techs. Hashtag helps tech.
Helping techs.
Hashtag fail hashtag. Hashtag techs helping techs.
Yep.
To do the scholarship fund.
So yeah, Rust Belt Mechanics Scholarship Fund is available right there. We'll put the link in there just in case you guys feel frosty enough to donate for that one.
Justin, we would love if you would subscribe to both of us.
Well,
that would be super helpful.
Uh-huh. How many people we got in here so far?
We have 83 people in total.
What?
And Mark wants to know what's y'all opinion on the quote-unquote new guys Husky toolbox. I will tell you that I'm actually getting ready to release a video this week where me and Mr. McNoodles, actually did a video over it. So if you guys are wondering on that, make sure you stay tuned to my channel. Make sure you get subscribed so you guys see that. But preliminary looks at the toolbox. It's not bad.
No, it's great for the cost. I will definitely give it its props where it is due. Tariq, he says, I don't want your damn widgets. Now, you sure? You sure, man? Hey, thank you to Tariq. I appreciate you coming into the chat and supporting Rust Belt Mechanic for tonight. That's awesome. I love to see you guys doing all your stuff in here. You don't have to donate, but it's cool seeing everybody interact with everyone here in the chat. Pretty awesome. 88 people in here tonight.
Yep.
Having a good old time. That's what I'm talking about. Maxwell Werner, $3.99. Thanks, Max.
Good job, man.
I appreciate
Look at
it,
that,
buddy.
2 more bucks coming in.
Man, you guys are just killing it tonight. Killing it. You're going to have to make me buy more tools now, do more reviews.
Oh, no.
Hashtag more nifty tools coming up. It's because you guys like seeing more nifty tools of the week.
The toolbox doesn't make the tech, just saying. That is very true.
Very, very true. But that's why this guy is nifty and thrifty, because he didn't spend $5,000 on a toolbox.
No, he did not.
He spent $1,000.
Technically, not even that.
On his toolbox, his Husky 80-inch toolbox, which I think is actually really good. It's made by one of the same toolbox manufacturers that does them for Husky. They also do Milwaukee's toolboxes. They're really, really similar, same design and everything for that one. So that's really cool on that one. He did a really good job, and it made a really good buy in this one.
You guys got about a minute left on the entry. Make sure you hit ! widgets to get in on said widgets.
Yep. ! widget will get you. No space in there, Peter. I see you put a space in between the two. That will not get you in. And don't forget, while you're here, make sure you hit the thumbs up button at this bottom of the screen there. I always like seeing thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's always cool. Seeing
Don't
those
hit the
little blue
thumbs down,
up.
though. Somebody already did that. I think they did it on accident.
No, I everybody's got one of those haters that it doesn't matter. Guaranteed, like every single video that I ever put out, within the first 30 seconds of me putting it out, it has 1 or 2 thumbs down. Mm-hmm. Yep. It always has that.
I promise it's not me.
Always has the thumbs down within the first 30 seconds. Guarantee that one. All right. And we're going to close the giveaway right now. All right. So we've got 85 people in here.
I will say one thing about his Husky box that I absolutely love. It's got the dampening drawers.
So
I wish more manufacturers would do that.
Now, here's my thing on the dampening drawers, and I've actually talked to a lot of the different toolbox manufacturers. I've talked to a bunch of the different toolbox manufacturers, and that's one of the things that people have said, like, hey, even these low-line toolboxes are put dampening drawers into it. Now, I get that one, and that's what they say. We get that one, but testing on those drawers, if you put 200 pounds plus of tools in the drawers with dampening drawers, they go out really, really fast. Those auto dampening drawers and those kind of slides, they have, I guess, internals that don't last very long.
I can see that.
They can't guarantee them for the lifetime of the toolbox. So that's why a lot of the bigger manufacturers,
I agree,
they do not do that. Now, I'm not saying that, that's not going to last forever on the Husky or Milwaukee ones, because, if you don't use them every single day here in and out all the time, then yeah, obviously they're going to last. Yeah. He can't find Captain Ron's channel. That's because it's called The Master Apprentice.
Or you can just click that link I just put in.
There it is. All right. We're going to do the drawing now for the widgets. Drum roll.
Nope, wrong one. That one.
This one. Winner is Ben 05.
Ben 05.
Is there a Ben 05 in here? Dick Skinner says half-inch snap-on brushless rocks. I'll have to say, I do like it in some aspects, Dick. So, first off, big thank you. There he is. He's in the chat. Ben 05 is in here. So, Ben 05, make sure you send us a message.
How many ends?
3 ends.
3 ends.
BENNN05 is the winner. Yep, he's there.
Okay.
Make sure you send Captain Ron a message over on Instagram or email him over at the cptnron@gmail.com. I spelled Gmail wrong.
Gmail.
That one. Yep, that's where you can email him. So what I'm seeing in this one, Dick, I'll give you guys my initial reported response over these impacts is, so the top of the line is probably going to be the Snap-on for longevity. Everyone's seen all of the pictures. You've seen the videos, the reviews of guys who have torn this one apart for the tool shows and showed you the internals of the Snap-on and the Milwaukee. And I would have to say I am quite impressed with the internals of the Snap-on one. You can just tell that the internals of this one are made to last. This one is going to be a tool that's going to be able to be used in and out every single day for years and years and years and not mess up on the internals. So that's pretty cool. I do like seeing that one. The things I don't like about the Snap-on one is the RPMs. The RPMs of the Snap-on one are quite a bit lower than the Milwaukee or the SP Tools Impact. And I'm not doing reviews over on the Mac ones because I forget who else Mac is getting that also makes theirs. And then SP Tools makes impacts for Matco, so that's why I'm not throwing any Matco ones in on there. SP Tools, they make them for those guys, so I'm doing the SP Tools. I'm going to do a rigid in there. Yes, they do make the lower line one from whatever that makes all the other lower line ones with Ryobi and stuff. So throwing that one in there, Milwaukee and Snap-on into the review. So as far as the comparison between those, I like the Milwaukee one because of how the RPMs work on it. The RPMs are a little bit higher. You can tell just when you work those impacts that the Snap-on one, it does not rotate nearly as fast, but it hits harder. You can definitely feel it. You put them all the way on the top torque specification on there, on that one, and it works. Now, that's another big point right there, Chris, is the weight of these tools. They are kind of getting outrageous. I would much, much rather have mid-torque tools than these giant fuckers all day long spinning and mashing up bolts, wrecking things, wrecking my arm.
If my Milwaukee gets heavy after a while.
It does. That's because of how much it weighs. So the Snap-on one, the brand new Snap-on one with a 5 amp hour battery comes in at 8 pounds, 10 ounces. That's a heavy freaking gun to carry around. Mm-hmm. Especially, I got into the car a couple of weeks back and I kind of hurt my elbow. So, my arm has been feeling it. And after I'm using that big 1/2 inch Snap-on brushless impact, 8 pounds, 10 ounces on like 5 to 10 sets of wheels during the day, it really starts to take a toll on things. You really start to feel it. And like Tariq says, for the price of it, it better be, like 100 times better than everything, because the Snap-on ones comes in at $950 right now. Now it gets heavy because of how much it weighs. Yeah, I get that one. The weight of the Milwaukee one comes in right at 8 pounds. So it is still heavy, but it is 10 ounces lighter than the Snap-on one with a comparable 5 amp hour battery. Now, if you get the ones that have one key, doesn't have one key, it's like 3 ounces less than even that. So not really that much to be, caring much about, but it is a little bit less. But that one, that's why I would, for everyday use, if I was really just spending money on an impact to spend money and have it for day-to-day use, and I had to be mindful of what I spent, I would probably have the Milwaukee one, because it does 99.9% of things that maybe there's that 0.1% or even 0.5% that the Snap-on one would probably do over the Milwaukee. But
now, out of curiosity, did you weigh the impact without the batteries?
No.
See, now
the batteries are made by only like one of 2 or 3 manufacturers.
Well, what I'm getting at though is that with the Milwaukee, the Milwaukee's got several different batteries that will work with that 1/2-inch impact. So
right.
I'm wondering, like, if you are concerned about weight, how much of that weight is actually the battery itself? Like, if you put one of the bigger, like 6-amp batteries on there, it's going to weigh considerably more than what the little 2-amp or 3-amp. Granted, you're going to have to charge it more.
Right.
But that weight reduction, I wonder how much that would be.
And that's why I went with a standard even, like everyone's using a 5-amp hour battery across the board. That's for testing both in weight and function of the tool. Also, everyone knows if you put a 2-amp hour battery and a 5-amp hour battery, obviously the 5-amp hour battery one is going to perform better in all the tests across the board. Yes, that is exactly right, Chris, on that one, is how these tools hold up. I know for a fact the Milwaukee one, I've had it over 1.5 years now and have hammered the crap out of that thing day in and day out, and I know it works. So I've been trying to use the crap out of the Snap-on one lately, and then the third one that I kind of threw into the mix, and I know it doesn't exactly match up, but I threw some mid-torque impacts in there. The Mick Baker, he ended up buying a rigid one, so he's going to be using that one a lot. I also have been using the new mid-torque one from SP Tools. Both of these 2 impacts are very light. So those come in right at about 4 pounds, 8 ounces. So 4 pounds, 8 ounces, that's a pretty light impact. And for what we do on a literally everyday basis, these tools are measured, the SP1 at least is measured at like right around 650 to 700 foot-pounds of torque for a mid-torque impact. That's pretty awesome. Now, if that is able to take and handle 90% of what I do in my everyday shop life, lug nuts, and I mean any lug nuts, all the way up to a 5500, there should not be any lug nuts that these mid-torque impacts don't take off. Their price range is going to be awesome. Their weight is going to be great because they aren't weighing that freaking 8 pounds, 8.5 pounds.
You're talking about specifically like your 3/8 stubby that you bought that will actually take off lug nuts.
Well, that one will not take off all lug nuts. Most lug nuts, but not all.
Like your vehicle lug nuts that are at 100 foot-pounds,
right?
It'll take those off, but it's not going to take off like dually lug nuts.
No, it's not going to take off those big, huge lug nuts. And then the difference is going to also be in the cost differences between these ones. So your SP1, which is the mid-torque impact, comes with 2 5-amp hour batteries and the charger. That one's going to be on their website tomorrow, I believe. It comes out at an intro price of $419. So that's going to be something that I definitely would recommend. In the review that I'm going to be putting out this week, like I said, I'm going to be commenting and showing you guys the difference between a lot of the function, both in torque. Yes, we did some torque testing with Truckmaster, big hitches. We torqued these big nuts down to 500-600 foot-pounds, and we're able to pull these things off all the time. But that's like the big balls test, and even the mid torque can take off one of those. And to be totally honest, there is nothing, absolutely nothing in the shop right now that I'm going to be working on that is any bigger than that. And also on top of that, I really wanted to throw this one in there. How these manufacturers do their torque testing and what they do for advertising on these impacts is bull crap. Absolute bull crap. When you're going to the point of saying, all right, this thing is going to do 1,400 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque, it's a whole big old line of BS. That's what I'm going to give that one.
Specifically that video we watched.
Yeah, it does not exist. That is absolutely in the best circumstance at full max impact torque on each hit with a lubricated, heated up bolt. It does not do that torque. Cannot, does not, will not do 1,400 foot-pounds of torque on a cold bolt that is not lubricated, that is tightened to 1,400 foot-pounds.
Yeah.
I wish I had some hardware to try it because I really want to put it on there and tighten something down to 1,400 foot-pounds.
Andy makes a point. They don't use rusty studs and nuts either.
Exactly. They don't use all that crusty crap. Yeah, they don't at all. Christopher, cheap multimeter that I used forever was a midline Blue Point multimeter. I love those. Use some stuff. Flange nuts that defeated the Milwaukee the other day. Yep, that's why I said, man, there's some big nuts, and those things when they're all rusty and crusty and they're not lubricated or heated up, those big half-inch impacts will not do what they say they are rated at 1,400 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque. It's all a big ploy and a marketing thing. I do not really get that one.
I wondered how long before we got a comment about this.
What's that?
AgTech wants to know if I got the engine back in, and Vince
It's
is
most of the way in.
Yeah. For those of you guys who are interested about that, the engine is in the vehicle. It is hanging. I actually on Saturday I got a lot of really good progress put back into it. The engine is back into the vehicle. It is on the supports. All the mounts are put on. The PTU got put back in. The propeller shaft got put back on. I'm basically at this point just kind of finishing up everything. I've got all the front hardware for the CV axles and everything left to put in. The exhaust has got to be left to put in. And then alternator, compressor, wiring.
You're getting close.
Yeah, I've got probably a good, maybe 3 or 4 hours worth of work to put back into it, and then we're ready to put fluids in it and start it back up. So
Sweet.
It's getting there, but yeah,
that's a good video. If you guys haven't checked that one out, go over to Captain Ron's channel and check that one out. He put himself out there. I'm glad he did it. It worked. I think that was pretty good for him to do that one. Patrick, no, my D-Max is not smoking in any background.
Thanks, Everyday Fleet Tech.
And yes, Jason, the testing that they do on those, I've been bouncing back and forth on trying to think about getting one of those Skidmore Wilhelm testing rigs, but man, at $5,000 to get one of those testing rigs for torque testing, I can't do it yet. It's one of those things I just can't do that one much at all. So hopefully one of my tool manufacturers are going to be getting one to be able to get some video out for showing that one, maybe even for SEMA. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, because I really want to see these things like actually on numbers doing that. And there's been a couple of other YouTube channels out here who have done some torque testing, but I really don't like to see all of their nut busting torque manufacturer's specification bullcrap that they put out there on these new impacts. I really wish they would just stick to working torque on them to get those gigantic numbers off of their whatever boxes that they're selling right now. And each one of these manufacturers is just as bad as the other one. Snap-on, Matco, Mac, Milwaukee, they all put it on their boxes, and I think it's all crap.
AgTech, you didn't bring me down, dude. I've owned up to it. I've moved on, and I'm owning my mistake, and it's a mistake that will never happen again. So don't feel bad for bringing up that, because it's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
How much time we got left?
Time? What time?
I don't know. How much longer are we going?
I don't know. Why?
Because we're going to do this.
You're going to do another giveaway. Another giveaway. Look at that.
For the people sticking around.
For you awesome 83 people here. Reset our thing.
Poop. And do we need to use a timer this time?
Use a timer, and we're going to set it to 5 minutes.
Boop.
Open giveaway, ! Widget. Gets you back in to do another giveaway for 3 more of these, 2 vertical wrenches and 1 vertical screwdriver / pick.
And for those of you guys who have already won, I would ask that you guys please abstain. I already see that Callie's in there, and we can't take him out. We'll just have to re-roll if it gets to them.
That's all right.
If you guys have won already, please abstain. Let the other guys have a chance. But yeah, so we're gonna do 1 set. Well, I guess this is the last set we got for tonight, guys.
Walter, we had 1 or 2 vehicles come in for a noise complaints on wind for the Rams, and unfortunately they did come out with a TSB, I believe, on one of the early sets of wind coming from the mirrors, and they were looking at doing a redesign for that early setup. I don't know if they were talking about the the gap spec on one of the how the mirrors are mounted or something like that creates a wind noise on the new 19 Rams. I'll have to look back into that one. It's been a while since I've seen that complaint though. Exclamation point widget gets you into the drawing less than 5 minutes. You got 3 minutes 45 seconds remaining on that one. So yeah, we're going to be doing the video on my view on the half-inch impacts that we have out now. And like I said, it is not going to be one of those, I'm going to crank something down to 1,400 foot-pounds and take it off right away with lube on it. Stupid testing. I don't agree with it. I'm going to give my personal opinion on how they work, how well they work, how my body feels they work, because you guys obviously watch my channel for my opinions, so my opinions are going to be what is going to be in this video. Tariq, thanks for another one. Do I have a P.O. box or address? I absolutely do, and I will put it in right here. 715.
So while you're typing that in, someone else brought something up.
That is my mailing address.
What are your thoughts on the GM strike?
Right. P.O. box. My thoughts on the GM strike. I think it's all a bunch of bullcrap, and I think that both sides of this whole whatever crappy circumstance is due to the UAW being a bunch of big babies and wanting to get something for absolutely nothing, not understanding how the market works and how businesses work. And I know in a lot of circumstances, a lot of these, especially United Auto Workers Union, they do help their people quite often, but I think in this circumstance, they are not thinking about the people that they are harming in the industry. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous how many people and people's jobs they are severely hurting. Mm-hmm. GM dealerships right now are starving for parts in our area. Yep. We as a Chrysler dealer, us working on GM vehicles is at a standstill. We have these GM conversion vans right now that I can't do anything to because we can't get any parts for it. Yep. If there's not an aftermarket thing available for it, say on a 2018 van, I'm absolutely not going to be able to get it on aftermarket pretty much. 2019 vehicles, it's not going to happen. So it's killing a lot of people in the GM industry. We can't call a GM parts store. We can't call them because they will not sell anything to us. They're not trading any parts to any of the dealers. They are all hoarding all of their parts that they have right now. So it sucks for everybody in the industry right now. On top of that, some of the people that I know that work at the D-Max plant, the D-Max plant has shut down. They have been shut down for 2.5 weeks now. They're not making Duramax engines. Mm-hmm. The Duramax engine plant is a ghost town right now. Nobody is there. There's cleaning crews there that are cleaning and helping keeping the machines, I guess, lubricated to be able to use if they ever do get parts to fill some things, but they are not making Duramax engines. Sucks. It is absolutely stupid.
I've been through strikes before, not necessarily in the automotive industry, but in the with me having a background in cable and being a technician, we actually had a strike for AT&T at one point, and it sucks. It does suck because I mean, you as an employee, you can't go and work even though you want to go work because then you're being considered a scab and a picket line crosser, and then you're just like the freaking.
Unfortunately, Vince, right now, I hope they do that one. I hope the parts industry leaves the United States right now and goes to Mexico. That is a horrible, horrible thing to say, and I never wish that upon United States manufacturing. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Right here in the U.S., how many other people's jobs are absolutely horrendously impacted for the fact that the UAW is on strike? They can't get parts out anywhere. So every single technician across the entire United States is affected by this. They can't get jobs done. They can't turn hours. It is screwing over the entire industry. It is the stupidest thing ever to help for the UAW union workers. Now, if the UAW was unionized across the board, if they covered not only the United Auto Workers, people in the plants, but they also covered technicians, they covered delivery drivers, they covered over-the-road drivers who deliver parts between all the different dealerships. If they covered all of those people that they are really affecting, then I would totally get it and understand that. If they are fighting for all of those people, then I get it. But they are not. They are holding up the pipeline for millions and millions of other Americans. So in this circumstance, I would say screw the UAW, and I think they should go down to Mexico to get some parts made. Just my personal opinion on that one. You might hate me for that one, but I think it's actually really stupid. On top of that, I think that it is stupid on GM's part that they're not offering a whole lot more in the way of, I guess, helping the situation with the UAW. They aren't offering any kind of input or anything to it. They are not meeting in the middle. Neither side is making a chance at stepping towards helping each other out and making some kind of...
And unfortunately, that's how strikes go. I mean, it's basically two people butting heads until somebody buckles. And if they don't want to buckle, I mean, a strike like this can go on for months.
And Fuzzy Wuzzy, I don't see it happening with Chrysler. The Fiat Auto Group side of Chrysler, they will shut that shit down so fast. I think they will be able to ship out all of these parts manufacturing jobs so much faster than any other one that it won't go to this point. Yeah, it won't go to that point. So right now, I think it's horrible. All right, breaking away from my soapbox and bitching about the UAW and how shitty they are to us as Americans, we're going to pick a winner for the Toolbox widgets.
40s.
And picking the winner right now. Glenn Warner. Is there a Glenn Warner still in the house? Glenn Warner, we need to hear from you because you just won some Toolbox widgets.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Let's hear from Glenn Warner. You win. Are you still in here?
Give him a minute.
He shouldn't have to have a minute if he's in here.
I know. He shouldn't, but yep, there he is.
There he is.
Seriously, he won?
Glenn Warner is the serious winner of the Toolbox widgets.
Yep. So make sure you guys send an email over to me or, just send me an email. Everybody else has.
Yeah.
So type it in for me, would you?
Email him at thecptnron@gmail.com. That's who you need to
Spelled
email.
Gmail right this time?
I did. I got it right this time.
Awesome sauce.
Yep. He won. He won.
So send me an email. Give me your information. We will get these sent out to you AQAP.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Glenn, and thank you everyone else for getting in on the giveaways for tonight. I appreciate everybody being in here, enjoying some chat. I think we're going to cut things off here because there's a lot of other channels who are also going live here over the next couple of minutes, and I'd like to give them their portion of the evening. I enjoyed everybody's talking.
We're no maintenance man. We can't go 5 hours.
I don't want to go 5 hours. I really, really don't. And I've got other stuff that I like to do. I like to enjoy the time with the family on the weekends. So I hope that you guys don't leave your heads buried into YouTube for the entire weekend altogether. So
But
make
thanks
sure
for the hour and a half you spent with us.
Yes, I appreciate the hour and a half that you guys spent here listening to that, listening to some more rant. Before we go, I'd like to hear some input on if you would like to see some other style of videos, like what we ranted about tonight. If you'd like to hear our opinions on the UAW, on any of the contracts that they have between GM, if you like to hear our opinions on new vehicles coming out on the market right now. Chrysler just dropped the new TRX coming out with the 700 horsepower motor in a Ram 1500. That's pretty cool to see.
Sorry, there's a good option. A day in the life with Rust Belt.
A day in the life. It would not be a weekday very much. I might be able to.
It'd be 8 hours, or well, let's say 8, 9, 10 hours at the shop, and then 3 hours of him sleeping on the couch.
long-term use on tool reviews. Yes, Everyday Fleet Tech. I'm going to have that one out there, and that's going to be rolled in with the Impact one because, like I said, I've been using this Milwaukee Impact for the better part of a year and a half now. So that one's in there, and comparing it to the brand new Snap-on and some new SP ones. So definitely like to see that one. What do you think about Hellcat swapping a Gladiator? I might be able to be seeing one done here in the near future. There's hints that one of our upfitters might be doing just that here pretty soon. Now, it's not going to happen on Chrysler's side of things. FCA is not going to put that vehicle out there. I will say that one first and foremost. I don't see it happening. Never going to happen. They're not even going to put a Hemi in one.
Why don't we just go balls out and do a Elephant and a Gladiator?
I wish. John Johnson, actually, the Cummins now is not going to happen. Paperwork and the state of Illinois got in the middle of it, and they chopped that one off. And the guy who originally owned the vehicle, even though he let it sitting abandoned for the better part of 2 years, the state has decided to side with them, and we are not able to put a mechanic's lien on it, so I cannot get that vehicle.
Darn.
Yep. So that kind of sucks on that one. But I am working on a new project vehicle build for next year. Working on that one. So that one's in the works. That's not going to be coming anytime real soon. That'll be coming for the beginning of 2020. Now, for that one, like I said, this year I'm going to SEMA. For all of you guys who didn't know.
I'm not.
I am going to SEMA. So if you guys live out west or you plan on going to SEMA, please come and see me. I'm going to be there with SP Tools. I'll be at their booth every day from 9 a.m. until noon each day at SEMA. So that was kind of like one of my big goals. Cool. Yeah, so that was one of my big goals was to actually go to SEMA. This next year, I want to at least help to or build a vehicle that will be at SEMA. I think that would be super awesome. So that is my goal for 2020.
So your truck doesn't count?
No, I don't think a 2006. Even how awesome, no, I'm not taking my truck to SEMA. As awesome as my truck is, I don't see a 2006 classic body style Chevy Silverado getting into SEMA in pretty much any version. Unless it is outrageously built, like stacked up and lifted 8 feet. So I don't think you're going to see one of those.
The Raptor lining that you put on your truck,
mm-hmm.
Can you do clear?
No, it comes white. Darn. The tint on that one comes white.
I was thinking you could wrap your truck in SP Tools and then clear coat it.
Clear rhino lining. No, it'd be like blue lining. SEMA build. Come and swap the Mini Cooper.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, Trent. My truck is not going to SEMA. I am flying out there. I'm not going to have a vehicle there. But like I said, for this next year, my goal is to build a SEMA vehicle or at least have my hand in building one for SEMA. I think that'll be awesome. So I've kind of got one in the works. I'm not going to reveal that one quite yet because I've still got some more talking with company, on some things, but new vehicle build is going to be coming for the beginning of the year. Well, guys, that's about it for tonight. I think we're going to be cutting this one off. Yep. Captain Ron, anything else coming for your channel from this week?
Got a video coming up this week. Me and McNoodles are going to be doing a toolbox tour over his toolbox. So if you guys want to know more about that Husky toolbox that he just picked up, make sure you guys go check out my channel and go check out his channel as well. He has the unboxing and unpackaging video from Ogres Are Us, showing you everything about his toolbox. But we're going to go a little more in depth with it. Probably be editing that video tonight and have it uploaded later this week. As for the winners of all of our giveaways tonight, we will get those out this week at some point, as well as the stuff that I've got to send out for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you guys won something from that, make sure you guys send me an email to remind me of that. I will try to do my best on remembering. I may have to go back and watch my own live stream to remember who won.
There we go. Also, make sure you guys, if you have not seen or checked it out, go over to toolheadscrate.com. It is the monthly subscription tool service that myself, Captain Ron, and Mr. JRC54 have put out over the last 6 or 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
So that
when's
one,
our 1 year anniversary for that? It's coming up, isn't it?
I think it's March or April. March or April will be the 1 year.
Look back on
that one. So make sure you guys go and check that one out. This last month, we gave out a couple of toolbox widgets in each one of those crates, which was a really awesome thing to be able to do for subscribers. This month, if you guys don't know how it works, we give away to one lucky subscriber within Toolheads crates, we give away a golden wrench tool. So this month's specific golden wrench winner tool is going to be getting a high definition borescope camera from SP Tools. It's valued at over $500. So
it's freaking badass, guys.
It's pretty awesome. So the winner of that one will be getting a $500 HD borescope from SP Tools this month.
Yep.
So it's really cool that we're able to give back to the community that subscribes to that one. Also, I have to say I really like the t-shirts and how they've been turning out lately. Mm-hmm. We've had some really cool designs on our shirts and all the other tools that are coming into these crates. Also, we're not going to get into much on that one. If you guys want to see what's in the crates, you need to subscribe to go and get them. They're $35.99 a month plus exact shipping. We do not make extra money on the shipping costs. It is calculated for you to your specific address each month.
Yep.
Cool. So everybody else, thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate seeing everyone. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up button on your way out so I know you guys enjoyed tonight's amazing entertainment with myself and the Captain Ron.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, guys. You guys stay awesome.